Hey guys, Snoozy here, and I am showing you how I leveled the Summoning Necromancer for Diablo 4. It was an okay experience. I feel like you could really tighten it up a little bit, do it a little bit quicker, and they just actually buffed it today on day 3 of the early access. They gave minions a little bit more damage, so haven't actually played it since we got the buff. I actually didn't really enjoy the playstyle and moved away from it into a sorceress and leveled that up to 50 today. That took a little bit, and I have a video if you're interested in how to level the wizard or sorceress, whatever it's called. It'll be on my channel as well, but this one is focusing on the necromancers, particularly for summoning. Now, really the only item that's really nice to have, I mean there's a bunch of them, but the imprint of your skeletons gain increased damage while alive is really nice. So if you can pick that up, you're off to a good start. This character does have a little bit more gear. I beat the campaign and then I played around with the systems a little bit, so there may be some sacred items or some items that were found in World Tier 3. But for the most part, everything is the same and nothing really matters too much that I would have found after the campaign. And this is going to be specifically for getting through the campaign, what I found worked at the end of the day. As you can see, the rest of my gear really doesn't have anything special. The Bone Spear one's really nice. Primary attacks make enemies beyond the first vulnerable for 2 seconds. That one actually is really nice. If you can pick that up somewhere, definitely grab that. Yeah, but the rest isn't really anything great. Consuming Corpse increase the damage next core by 6% up to 30. That's neat. The Mother's Embrace ring, you're guaranteed to get it. I'm not going to give spoilers. You get it? Yes, I'm not going to give spoilers. But anyways, that ring's okay. That's the first unique item that I got. Not going to give any spoilers on it. Don't worry. I'm going to try to keep all the spoilers out of these videos. Best I can, at least. So that's the gear. As you saw, nothing good. Consumables, Iron Barb elixirs. I'm using the weak ones normally, the level 15s or 5s, like the lowest tier, because I don't care about the armor, I don't care about thorns. I just want the increased experience gain. And for the Barb elixirs, I had a lot of materials, so I just keep making those. Now, here is... Oh, I did put a little bit of Paragon points in. You can ignore this, though. It really doesn't matter because this build didn't change since. So we're going to be using Decompose for our generator, and the reason for that is Acolytes decompose. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage to enemies who are being decomposed. Got nothing else to do. 10% more damage right there. Good to go. We will be using Bone Spear as our core ability here, and the reasoning for that is Bone Spear makes the first enemy hit vulnerable for 3 seconds. That legendary I showed you makes the Bone Spears also vulnerable after the first one. Super good. Bone Spear also does a ton of damage. Highly recommend it. As we move down here, we're going to be going into Corpse Explosion because it's super fun, and we ended up speccing it into become a darkness skill. And instead of just doing straight damage, it'll do poison damage, or shadow damage. That's what it is in this game. Shadow damage over 6 seconds. We're not going to do any curses because they're poopy. Just kidding. They're probably pretty good. Decrepify is probably pretty good, especially once you get the calling at 10%. We just didn't use any for the build here. We don't use this either. Anything down here. And then we're going to come down here and get Army of the Dead. And the reason we get that is we're summoning. So why not get more summons, right? And the big part of this is the very end, you get Army of Dead. Also raises your Skeletal Warriors and Skeleton Mages. So if you go against a boss, all your stuff is dead, you have no corpses, you're panicking, pop your ulti, they all come back. You're good to go. For the last passive here, we're going to take the Callan's Edict. After you don't get hit, you get 15% attack speed, and when you have 7 minions, this is doubled. So we have that, so it's going to be 30%. We have, well, they're not all summoned right now, so we don't have it, but we will once we actually summon everything up. Now, we didn't go over passives, so we're going to go all the way back up. That was just going to be your abilities. For passives, Lucky Hit, your damage has 12% chance to create a corpse at the target's location, doubled against bosses. I just seem to like the lucky stuff, really. Consuming a corpse generates 6 essence, super good. You get a lot of corpses, a lot of essences. You're just spamming Corpse Explosion. It's great. You deal 3% increased damage for 6 seconds after consuming a corpse. Just a little bit of damage here. Actually, I'll put another one in there. For Skeletal Mage Mastery, 60% life and damage from mages, always good. Death Embrace, close enemies take 6% more damage from you and deal 9% less to you. Just good, right? I mean, more damage and then you take less, that's always good. When a corpse is formed from your skills or your minions, fortify for 6% of your base life. We're going to be using Reapers, which are generating corpses, plus we have Lucky Hit. We're going to get a lot of corpse generation, so the fortify is pretty nice. Increase the damage and life of your golem. We're using golems or a summoner. It works, right? Like, why wouldn't I get that? Then we're going to go into 3 points in here. Every 5 seconds, your Skeletal Priest healing will heal your skeletons for an additional 60% of their life. Skeletons are hard to keep alive, especially because we're using the Reapers, so... and the bone mages, so this is really nice. Minions cannot lose more than 70% of their maximum life from a single instance. Probably could put more points in here and max this, honestly. I didn't because they really weren't getting one-shot too much. It was more of them just staying in AoE. Didn't really have too much trouble with that. After you've been healthy for at least 4 seconds, you and your minions gain attack speed. Super good. Hopefully we're not getting hit. And your minions deal 30% increased damage while you're close to them. Pretty simple stuff, right, guys? I mean, it's a summoner build, not much to it. We do need to look at our Book of the Dead, though. We will be using Reapers for our warriors and have a 15% chance to carve the flesh off of enemies forming the corpse. Like that. Skeletal Mages will be using Bone. Each time a Bone Mage dies from its own attacks, they leave behind a corpse and fortify you for 11% of your base life. They're gonna die quick. Yeah, they're gonna die quick, which is fine because they're leaving corpses and they're fortifying us. If you want them to stay alive longer, you could do this one. Reduce the life cost of your bone mages from 15% to 10. After being alive for 5 seconds, they deal 40% more damage. If you're sure your corpse generation is enough, use this one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might actually want to switch to this one. Really, either would work. As long as you keep rezzing them and keeping on top of them, this one's really nice. For our golem, we're going with blood, and your blood golem absorbs 15% of the damage you would take. Just straight 15% less damage to us. Super nice. And while healthy, your blood golem gains 25% damage reduction and 50% increased damage. I don't think my golem's ever died on me, so I don't really care about his damage reduction. And he does more damage, that's nice, I guess, but I'd rather have the 15 for me just for when stuff runs me down. So we'll just do a quick gameplay here. If I can actually find minions. Maybe I should have ran in here while talking. So, Bone Spear in, put the vulnerability in there, summon up our minions again. And as you see, we have 7 minions. We actually have 8. And this is it. This is the whole build. And you just boom, boom, boom. I guess I probably shouldn't have took the artillery shrine, guys. Sorry, the little spears coming out, that's from the artillery shrine. I shouldn't have took that while I'm showcasing this, just a habit. But this is the build, and boom goes the dynamite. Now keep in mind this is on World Tier 1 because this was for leveling. This is how I leveled it. This is not set up for the end game. This was just how I leveled the summoning Necromancer. That's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys learned anything. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to get to them. Or I know I'll get to them. I don't know how quick with Diablo 4 just launching. I have a lot of content I want to do and keeping me busy that way. But I will try to answer all the questions in the comments. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, I guess. Yeah. And that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.